And we're back. Now, honestly, I really didn't want to do a hot seat at all. When Andres called me, oh, you gotta do the hot seat, bro. This is your league, bro. Da 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 da, bro. This isn't that. I understand that you fucking suck now, but it doesn't matter. He's right. Shit sucks. Being a loser sucks. That's why we brought on Chris Martinez from the Bears. How you doing, sir?
Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah. Have you done a hot seat before? Have you done a hot seat before or no? Unmute yourself. Are you back?
Can't hear you.
Nice. So, in the meantime, team, this is what I like to do by improvising. This is going to be... Oh, we're back? We're not back. This is nice. Right now, Andres is fucking pissed. Andres is like, what the fuck? I can hear you. You sound great, by the way. Look at that presentation. Nice board in the back. What do you have back there? Do you see that tier 4 list?
Here we go.
We're making trades back there. Oh, okay. All right, we're back?
Yes, we're back.
All right, we'll just blame Andres. Worst producer. But yeah, welcome. Have you been to a hot seat before? Is this your first one or no?
This is my first one, yes.
Fuck, I don't know why I feel like I've spoken to you. But yeah, man, welcome.
Thank you, brother.
Very, very interesting season to say the least, especially for you. A little background for yourself. Coming to the season, I remember I played with you with Chris D, your brother. A very hot season. Second season, third seasons, you've always done well. You've always been in it. You've always been a good competitor. I feel like you've had a lot of doubters. I feel like you had a lot of people obviously talk shit about you. Do you feel like you're overrated?
I don't. I mean, at all. I think I'm as good as I am, as I've always been. People can see me in a different light or whatever, and maybe because of the way I talk shit, type of competitor I am, people just hate on it. So they say it's overrated because I come out with wins and I beat some of the best guys, and they hate it, but I do it anyway. So it is what it is.
Where did Baby Goat come from?
I don't even know. I think there was like a GOAT debate, and I was saying how Peaky was a GOAT or whatever, because I grew up watching him, and I don't know, something happened. Maybe I said it was Baby Goat or something like that, and I don't know. I guess Peaky loved it, and then they just started saying it.
So you got Peaky as the GOAT?
Yeah, for sure. My GOAT, 1,000%.
I think a lot of people would agree to that, and a lot of people would disagree to that. It's a spicy thing about this league. But you said something very interesting. You said, because I win. So what the fuck happened this season? Because you haven't done that.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I mean, this season, so I don't think I'm overrated, but at the same time, I don't think, I'm at the level of a tier 1 overall in Done Deal, because Done Deal is very different. You got to be able to play both sides of the ball. And no, not at all. But I just think, the way I drafted my team wasn't really the way I usually draft a team, right? Defensively. I kind of messed up, but it is what it is. Take it as a learning lesson and moving on.
I guess you needed to draft Adrian, or you needed to draft Brian.
No, I think I should have drafted Lavares.
Lavares. I mean, hello. He dominated with you. You guys had the tremendo connection.
Love playing with him, but I was kind of worried about his hamstring. I wasn't too sure, so that's literally why I passed up on him. But it is what it is.
We're gonna cut this middle episode to bring you an ad from our sponsor. Not kidding. Shout out to our sponsor Nas, aka Angel, one of the most, or if not the biggest supporter of Done Deal. I'm not gonna say the biggest because they're all equal. Kevin, Ray, Angel, but shout out to him. This is his moment. Shout out to his company. Any services leading with aircraft or component maintenance, hit him up. But yeah, one of the go-to Done Deal, future Hall of Famer. Okay, so this season we just spoke about your team. It's fucking trash. Is there any type of move or anything you're trying to make? Because you're just You're just standing still right now, bro. Like, like, what are you trying to do? Like, I just don't get it.
Well, I've tried. I've tried to make some moves. I think it's very difficult this season because there's not many like other options for me to trade for to you know in order to make it even. Like people don't think I have enough draft capital for my team to trade, and it's been difficult. They want to just take Andy for tier three and that type of stuff. I'm not gonna give up a fucking dream team either. I'm not. It's bad for the league, so I want to make it as fair as possible.
Right. But you did make a move and you traded Lugo. So what's up with you, Lugo?
Yeah. Nothing's up. I mean, he's a tier five that likes to talk, and that's not that good. And he's toxic. It just didn't work out. But it is what it is.
Would you ever
Let
draft
other
him
teams
again?
deal with him. Never.
Would you ever?
No,
Never.
never. Never.
Not
Never. Never.
even. Not even if like. All right. Tony or DQ or I'm sorry, I love you DQ because he's on your team. Tony or Lugo.
I've never played with Tony. I mean, obviously, talent
So you're
wise,
never
I
drafting
would
him.
go. I mean, if he's there at the last pick, I'm sure I'll get him. But and then trade him away like after week one.
Who's better, Andres or Lugo?
Oh, Andres, 1,000%,
All right, who's
thousand
better,
percent.
Lugo or Campos?
Campos,
Who's
he does
better,
more.
Andres or Campos?
I like Andres. I'm not gonna lie. I I really like him as tier four, tier five, whatever it is that he's at. I think he's a very good player. He's sneaky.
Hmm. Yeah, there's actually a lot of people don't know. There was actually a very heated debate, Lugo versus Andres. I'm not gonna name sources because I'm trying to keep those sources,
That's not
but
close.
but they were literally saying that Lugo is significantly better than Andres,
That's not even
and
close.
yeah, and I'm like, wait, what? How?
Yeah.
You know?
No, no, it's impossible. Andres does everything. Like offensively, he's fucking awesome, but defensively, he fucking tries hard. He rushes. He does anything you ask him to do. So
Hmm. All right, let's talk about something else here. So this season, honestly, it's been odd, and I say it's been odd at least from my point of view. Obviously, because I've had a shitty year, and not me playing wise, just my team. Because I love everybody in Done Deal, but not everybody's meant to be a captain. I think this has proven a lot. Peanut, you're a cool guy, pero está quemado. You don't know what you're doing. You should have dropped a long time before with the Steelers. Marley, you're fun to play with, pero you don't know what you're doing either. And you guys just don't even listen to what the fuck I have to say. That's number one. Number two, do you think you need your brother to succeed? Do you think you need one of your close friends
no,
to succeed?
not at all. No, I don't. Um, I'm used to playing with my brother, so I enjoy playing with him. Like I really find joy when I play with him. Like
Right.
it's very enjoyable for me. I love playing with him. Um, but no, I don't need to. I mean, I can play with other, quote unquote tier ones
Right.
and do it. But to me, he's like, if I had first pick, I would pick him every time. Like, unless it's Peaky. But aside from him, I'm pick him anytime. I don't care where he's ranked or whatnot. That's my go-to guy.
Who is the
He's
most?
very underrated. I'm overrated, but he's underrated.
I mean, he's a baller, bro. He knows what the fuck he's doing. I'll tell you that to say the least.
It's a fact.
Let me ask you a question. Is there somebody in Done Deal that obviously you're probably gonna say Lugo or something, but maybe let's find somebody else. Anybody else in Done Deal that you think is overrated?
Um, yeah, I mean, listen, I think, David's really good.
Oh shit.
But I just think the GOAT thing, I think it's a little overrated. Like, to me. And I think
So
he's
you think
good.
4 stars is overrated?
I mean, he didn't win any of the stars as long as I've been here. So I don't know. Ever since I've been here, it's been Chris D, Nico, um, who else? Peaky. So those are guys that are
What's your
legit.
record
And
against David?
I think this season is the first time I ever lost him. I think I've ever lost to him before that, ever, like in any
So
season.
you feel confident in a matchup versus him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this season I lost him. I'm not lying. He whooped me. I lost 4-0. I mean, it was my first game coming back from Factory Town off a bender. It's not an excuse. It's my fault, but that's the only time he's beaten me. So
Do you take Dundee serious?
yeah, I love it. I love it. This season, I think I haven't, and it's my fault, but I do.
If you were my captain, I would have slapped the shit out of you.
And I wouldn't be mad at you for that.
And I still try to trade for you.
I appreciate
But they
that.
love you. I don't understand why they love you. You suck.
I understand you either, man.
Like you love to get sacked. That's like your favorite hobby, playing football. Like you're good at that. You're good at getting sacked. Like you're disgusting, you know. And yeah, you could throw, but I mean, half the time they're balloons. Not trying to insult you or anything. Because at the end of the day, I wish I could throw as far as you. Because I can only throw 2 yards.
Mhm.
Um, but man, Dundeal's a different beast. Obviously, you're used to playing. I know you play outside of Dundeel. You play in tournaments. You play here and there. Um, is there an organization that you would never play for outside of Dundeel? Like, if there's a specific team, obviously teams that most of Dundeel would know about.
That I would never play for.
Yeah, you're like,
Um,
I don't. Maybe you don't mess with their vibe. Maybe you just don't want to play in their team.
yeah, I
Maybe you don't like how
mean,
they run stuff.
yeah, and it's nothing against them because they're my boys. And I'm super cool with all of them. But probably it'd be Nas. Like I think I like to play with my boys and that type of stuff. Guys I really can bond with. And I think the way they run stuff and do things is just a little bit different than I would or how I do things.
Different in
So
what different in what aspect?
several aspects. I mean, just the way it's like ran, right? Like I like to play with my boys and we have fun with it, but we also take it serious. I feel like at times, it's just putting the best guys out there and getting guys from different teams and that type of stuff. And more power to them because they win and stuff. But I like to just stick with my core, stick with my team, and do that. Play with
So what
them.
you're saying that you have issues in what upper management does for
I
Nas,
don't have issues
essentially.
with it. No, it's just different than the way I would do it.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard that one yet. But yeah, I get it. At the end of the day, you're one of those people that likes to play with your boys. You're one of those people that likes to write it out. Obviously, Ant is one of them also with his squad. That's why he's always going to have the same team every single done deal season. Hopefully, you could break out of that. Hopefully, he could break out of that and really understand what it is to play with different people. Really understand what it is to build a team that's well rounded. Kind of want to touch back on a previous season. You made it to championship, right?
I did.
Yeah. You had a stacked team, in my opinion.
I did.
What the fuck happened? Didn't you have a chance to win? Like you were driving, right?
Yes, I had several chances to win. There were several drops throughout the games.
Oh, so you're
Um,
blaming it on your receivers.
no. Because I had a chance to win. I think it was 3-3 with a chance with driving down the ball, and I folded. So yeah, I lost that championship, and that was actually my first season playing quarterback. And I folded, but yeah, it is what it is. But a couple of things about that I want to make clear, and it's not
Or yours?
because I'm not blaming my receiver on anything. But what I do blame is the whole bringing in Devin for Schritz, which I think was complete and utter BS, for lack of better terms. Um, and that should have never gone through, should have never been allowed. And it was a little loophole that maybe Andy orchestrated. But it was very unfair. Because if they have Schritz, I don't have a doubt that, we win that championship easily. Um, just because how stacked my team was. And we played very well considering that. But I just think it was very unfair.
Devil's advocate here. I mean, I was one of those people that I thought personally that Devin's all around better than Stritch, right? It didn't really matter, bro. You had 2 or 3 chances to win the game. Y'all
You're
should have
right.
won. Y'all should have won the game.
I agree.
So I agree in the aspect that I think Devin's better. Maybe the wrong decision was made. But in hindsight, you could have won the game.
I agree. I agree.
You
No,
know.
it's on me. 1,000%.
How about I could be wrong, but I just because stuff just pops up in my head. I have a little angel, just or devil, short devil. Uh, do you have beef with Tronky? Or was there something?
Not at all. Mm. He might have beef with me because I guess he's like a goated quarterback or very well known or whatever. And I think almost every time I played him, I beaten him. And I'm just a guy that just I come out of fucking play. I'm a little kid. I to him and I beat him. So I think it started off when Lulu, when I played and when he was playing with Lulu, and I locked down Lulu on the last play to win the game. And I'm a little out that they were doing all game. And then Lulu started talking shit, and then Tronky started talking shit. And then when I played him in the tournament with when he had I don't know who he had on the SpongeBob team that he had. I had my brother and Brian, and we beat him, and I beat him. It was going back to back. I think the game ended 6-5 or 5-4.
So then let me ask you another question. You beat him. I'm assuming you were never worried. You were never doubting yourself. You had trust in your abilities. Do you think you're a better player, quarterback than him?
I think so. I think I could be for sure. I mean, he's used to playing like people like Duke and shit like that. I mean, he has a really nice ball, but yeah, why not?
Name me the top 5 quarterbacks in Miami right now.
Top 5, no particular order.
Nah, I like orders. I like orders. No. You go from 5 to make it more dramatic, and then if you get to 3 and you think of somebody else, you're allowed to switch it.
Okay, so definitely number 1 would be Nico. Number
Horrible
2.
trade, by the way. Wait, let's just stop there. I think he made a horrible trade. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree. I agree 1,000%. I agree.
That I just don't get it. And then I guarantee you this was gonna happen. He's gonna stop me Saturday because he's gonna be seeing this, bro. No, because you don't understand. No. You need to understand why I did it. And then and then I'll be like, bro,
yeah, that's definitely what he's gonna do.
Shitty
That's
trade,
definitely what he's gonna do.
I'll be like, shitty trade, bro. It's shitty because you didn't pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck around. All right, go. So number 1, Nico.
Number 1, Nico. Number 2 for me would probably be Johan. Love the way he fucking throws the ball. Like when I've been his receiver, I don't know, man. It's just very easy to catch the ball from him. Like it's just very light. But that number 2 is really tied. Like it's close race between Johan and Johan. So that's interchangeable 2 and 3 between both of them. And then 4 and 5. I mean, really doesn't really matter, right? Like anybody drops in and out of that 4 and 5 spot. Like those 3 to me are solidified. But that 4 and 5, it could be between Fiki and maybe someone like David. David plays very well as well. Those type of quarterbacks that just can do it all, like dual threat, I think are the ones that are like kind of up there.
My uneducated opinion, because everybody wants to hear about my opinion. I got number 1, Nico. Number 2, Johan. You know what I'm saying? Those are my top 2. Those are my top 2. Because I'm gonna play throwback for Cuba next tournament. I don't know why the fuck you're laughing. And number 3, this is where it gets interesting. I probably got Peaky. I got Eddie 4, and I got no. Yeah, Peaky, Tronky, and then Eddie 5. That's my top 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Put in the comments whose top 5's better.
Okay. Exactly.
In the Done Deal chat after seeing this, everybody put your top 5, and we're gonna debate and we're gonna vote on it. All right, so we have all these teams, right? The season is dog water, obviously. I think it's still very up in the air. I do think that trade that Kevin made for Peaky or whatever the hell Team's pretty nasty in my opinion, and it's gonna be tough to beat. Nico's having a great year, but I think only Nico could do what he's doing with that team, even though he just made his team worse. In the long run, I'm hearing it's going to be Eddie that's going to fill in for him. Some people want Yohan to fill in for him. I'm not sure, whatever they decide. But is there a team that you feel is too overhyped or too overrated when you see them? You're like, all right, bro, like they're not going to win it all.
I mean, I don't know. I watched Done Deal live, and I think Berra and Angel had the Commanders like top three. That team is ass cheeks, ass cheeks, ass cheeks. That team is super overrated. Another team I think would be is a little overrated. Like let's see who's maybe in the top. Um, the Browns. I feel like they're a greedy team. Oh, the Bucks.
Oh,
Bucks
the
are
Bucks.
definitely overrated.
Why?
I lost to them in the Bender week, and I lost them 2-3. They didn't even and it was close. It came down to the last play on a call or whatever, and bro, we almost tied with them. As my team's supposed to be so bad, so I think they're a little overrated as well.
What team do you think is going to win it all this year?
Man, I would have loved to see Nico play with that team and see him win it all with the type of team that he had, especially with Ernie. But I don't think there's a question about it. I think Peaky with Kevin is. I think that's the favorite right now. I think they're very two well seasoned TD vets, just flag football vets, and I think they're gonna make it work and make it happen.
My dark horse, which I don't know if it's really a dark horse, I'm just secretly rooting for them, is the Falcons. I don't know. I like when they talk shit. I like they were playing against us. They were talking shit, and I loved it.
I agree.
It's just fun to watch. They're entertaining. They don't shut up. Stritch is annoying. I love that. Dalek speaks, and I just instantly tell him to shut up because it's just weird. Brian's quiet, but he's cool. That team's just entertaining overall. They're fast as fuck. They're gonna be a problem. I mean, obviously the thing is, if the quarterback plays good, it all depends on Stritch. But I mean, this one depends a little bit more because it's gonna depend on the defensive side of the ball for them. But I got the Falcons low key as my dark horse. If
I don't even think that's much of a dark horse. I think they're probably number two.
really,
The standings don't show it, but I think they're two. When you have Daleks, Mikey, and Brian on one team, how can you stop that? It's very hard. And week one, I played the Jets. Bro, it wasn't even Stritch. Stritch threw the ball years later, but Mikey just post corner. Bro, I was on the other field. The guy's just ridiculous.
it's tough. It's tough. So, would you rather be a quarterback or receiver? Like in future seasons, would you go to the non-throw list to not be a captain?
No.
So you will never go on the not-throw list.
No, because number one, I want to throw, but even if I'm not throwing, the primary quarterback, I want to be able to get a handoff and throw or run. I don't want to have that limitation on me.
Do you trust your arm? Oh, why are you doubting yourself?
I do, but sometimes I don't. I don't want to throw picks. I don't usually throw a lot of picks. This season I've thrown several, but usually I don't like to throw picks. That's why maybe you said that I get sacked a lot because I don't like to turn over the ball like that.
So, if we decided to run one-on-ones, right? Out of all the captains right now, right? One-on-one. So you're a receiver, okay? Then you can pick whatever quarterback you want. The other person can pick whatever quarterback you want. Who do you want to go one-on-one against right now?
My brother.
No, man. It's next person.
Who do I want to cook?
Yeah.
At the same level.
Yeah, no, I guess because you're captain. So any captain, you're like, bro, I got that. They're maybe known as a defender, but you think you could cook them. Talk to me.
Kevin Nunez.
I mean, he's not a captain, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see.
Let me see who else. Who else? I would want to cook.
I think I
Mm,
think I think Lugo cooks you.
stop it, bro. Please stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
It was actually funny, bro. I was refing their game and I felt bad, because it's happened to me before. Um, Lugo drops like two or three easy balls, like it was bad. It was bad,
Hmm.
and I don't really see him drop like that. So in the back of my head, I was just thinking about the person that said that Lugo's better than these players or whatever. Da 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 da. And then all of a sudden, Raymet goes, "Damn, bro, you talking all that shit?" Like Raymet out loud. And then I've never heard Lugo say this, or maybe I'm wrong. He's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, man!" Across the field. I was like, "Damn, bro, that fast, that instantly got into somebody's head."
For sure. It's very easy to. Very easy
And
to.
and that's the difference, between a veteran player that's been here for a while and someone that just has come into this. You're gonna have bad games, you're gonna have times. Now it's just don't
The
don't don't
thing
break out of
is,
character.
he I think he thinks he's a lot better than what he is, maybe because of the players that he plays with or the players that he knows, right? He hangs around. Um, so he has that fight in him, that dog in him to talk shit instantly, but he can't back it up. And whoever told you that they think Lugo's better than Andres, they're on something. Like not even close.
Yeah, I mean drugs are bad, but I mean you're not one to give advice on that. All right. Uh, did you like the draft format or no?
I did. I'm not gonna lie though. I wish I would have been able to be in that quarterback draft to just because I feel like people were able to like steal quarterback or like not a quarterback, but like Daleks did with Will. He's able to get a quarterback, but an athlete. And I feel like I wish I would be able to get in on that. But I loved it. I think it was very intuitive and very smart, creative way to get people that weren't quarterback captains, let them drop the quarterback, in a fair manner.
Yeah, I like that. I just think next year we'll probably do a better job of picking specific captains that maybe, yeah, there might be a little bit less of athletes on the higher end, but drafting and leading and organizing a team, they might, be better at, and I
For
think that's
sure.
definitely a conversation to have.
For sure.
Is there anything on top of your mind that you want to talk about? Anything you want to just shout out or shoot for or piss somebody off or
Kind of. I want to call out Petey.
Petey?
Yeah, when I played him now in week 4, he I threw Andy a pass and he cooked the whole team. He shook everybody, scored touchdown. After he scores a touchdown, Petey goes to him. He's like, "Come over here. Let me check your flags." And he had inverted flags. He had been playing with them all day. And
Isn't that the second time that happens to you?
yes, the second time it happens to me, and the second time it happens to me with the Chiefs. The first time it happened to me, I was playing the Chiefs. It happened to me again. So they called back the touchdown. Very next play, fucking third and forever. I just threw like a pick six. So um, yeah, I just want to say it was a fucking bitch move by Petey, but whatever. Honestly, I probably would have done the same thing, but
No,
I
you
hated him at the
100%
moment.
would have done the
For
same thing.
sure, for
Shame
sure.
on you. You got fooled once,
I know, I know,
and now you got fooled twice. He
I
was
know.
just he was just waiting for him to score. He saw that from hard
Literally,
time. He was waiting for
literally,
him to score.
literally.
And yeah, it is what it is. Just check your fucking flags, you know.
Exactly, exactly.
But yeah, bro. Anything else on top of your head?
Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Is this the part where I get to ask you a question?
Oh wow, you watch my shows. But yeah, pretty much ending it now. Ended it spicy. Hopefully you've been thinking about what to ask me. I shoot it straight. Like Call of Duty, yes. While my KD's in the 3.0s. I'm the best Call of Duty player in done deal. Don't at me. All right, go.
All right. So if you had to create your own team this season,
Oh,
right? And let's say you had draft pick, you can't just pick the top of every tier, right? Like, yeah, give me like a well balanced team.
Oh my
Okay.
god, now you're talking my language. Let me get the fucking roster out right now.
I don't want
Motherf-
no, top of tier one, top of tier two. No, I want something where it's like you create your own team, build your
like
team,
you,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
you,
give you. I'm gonna
you're
give you.
you're at the tier five or whatever, and then you got to pick every other tier around like the middle.
I got you, twin. I got you. All right. So my quarterback, right? So this would be my captain, essentially drafting me. I want Anthony Hernandez. All right. That's who I want.
Very nice
That's who I want to
pick.
play
I
with.
like it.
Um. So I want to build a well balanced team, right? So if I want to build a well balanced team, hmm, give me Adrian. All right.
Love
So
that pick.
give me those two horses. Offer it. You know, I am gonna suffer on later end, and I understand that. So if I know I'm gonna suffer on the later end, fuck, bro. Nah, Joel's too high. Joel's ranked too high. No, I can't do Joel. I might literally have to not get a tier two. Fuck it. That's what happens when you get two horses like that. All right,
Exactly.
give me Ham. Give me my dog
Okay.
Ham. Give me my dog Ham, and give me Clint. Give me Ham and Clint.
I
Fuck,
like
but
that.
that team's nasty. That
That
team's never gonna
that
happen.
that yeah, I think it's you'd have to have like two tier sixes
Then
after
me, all right. Then me and my tier six would be on the. No, I'm kidding.
that.
Would be fuck it. I would have to. I would have. It would have to be Tony, if that's
Tony.
even a possible chance of it
So
happening.
you, Adrian, and Clint, and Tony.
Yeah. So I have Ant, Adrian,
Ant, Adrian.
Ham, Clint, me, and
It's a
Tony.
little P. That's a little P. Because you
But I
get
mean,
drafted like top of tier
me and
five, right?
Tony, it's the bot. But me and Tony, it's the bottom of tier five and the bottom of tier six. So you got the two worst players, tier five, tier six, and you got two. I got two tier threes.
I think to make that a little more fair, you got to give up maybe, I don't know, like Clint.
All
You
right,
go a little lower.
all right. I'll give up Ham. Okay, and
Okay.
I'll get Eddie Leva.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's sneaky.
I'll get Eddie Leva or Gerson because I love Gerson.
Love Gerson, bro.
Swiss Army
He
knife.
hates me. He hates me, but I love that guy,
Nah,
bro.
I've been trying, bro. That's my guy. I've been trying to get him from you, but
I love that guy.
he's a tough cookie.
Yeah, bro.
But
He's
yeah, bro,
solid.
shout out to you. Shout out to Done Deal. Shout out to everybody. Hopefully we have a healthy week. It's been a fun season. I have been entertained, even though I've been losing. It's been entertaining to talk shit. I love when people talk shit towards
I
me.
agree.
It does motivate me also. I love seeing everything. I just want to touch on something. My final word. I understand that we're paying to play. All right. I understand that this is a service that we're providing as well. Pick up your tent, pick up the food, pick up the water bottles, pick up all that shit, bro, because it's honestly disgusting, man. That
I
last
agree,
week
brother.
was bad. Like, it was bad. Like, I understand that this is our job, this is our responsibility, and I would continue to do it. If you guys decide to literally do the trash every single time, it is what it is. All right? Fuck it. But I'm just please asking, pick up after yourselves. I'm not asking to go above and beyond and pick up after other people. Just pick up your own shit and throw it in the trash. It's not like there's not trash cans. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
not
agree.
fair for the Julios or the Mallies or the Peters that came and helped pick up. Like, you know, it's not fair to them either. And they're just doing that out of the kindness of their heart. Flacco helps a lot too. And whoever else does. Sorry for not naming you. But please, we're all grown men here. All right? All I'm asking is pick up your food, throw it away. Pick up your water bottles, throw it away. Your tent's fucked up, grab the tent, dump it in the dumpster by the parking lot. All right?
Facts. Throw your shit away.
All right. Shout out to Done Deal. Shout out to everybody. We're out. Peace.
Peace.